Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday night. It's an unusual night for me to be streaming, but I've had a little bit of time off over the last couple of weeks after the Le Mans race. It took it out of me, and I haven't really made many videos. Made a couple, but then I thought I'd get back in with a bit of streaming. And whilst we got behind on time trials and things, they released two. So we did a time trial on Monday, and we did a little bit of an hour on one last night. And we're coming back to it today because we think there's more to this one on the last time trial, which we could go back to the one at Red Bull Ring with the BMW. We could potentially go back and have a go at that, but also this one with the Red Bull, we should actually have a stab at, and we should see if we can actually get this in the door. So let's go and have a look where we are. Let's try and just warm things up whilst we get people into the channel. There's only one other person watching, and whoever that may be, thank you very much for joining us. I don't anticipate we'll have a mass of watchers, but I do know we could have a couple. People have shown interest, so it's probably well worth us getting out there and doing what we do. Let's have a look then. We've got a 101.313. I believe I'm somewhere like half a second away, I believe. So a 100.851 is where we need to get to. Owning your own car might be just as good because there isn't much to it. However, let's have a look where we are. We're down in 17th place. I think somebody's just popped past me here. Durolly, Big Popper. They're all doing very, very well. A 101 is great. Mr. McFarlane, Neil's up there, 100.887. Gold is 851, so he's 0.02 away, which, oh my friend, that's got to be painful. I know what that's like. I've been that close before, and it's very difficult to try and beat it. So looking at the difference though, look, some people are using the 25th anniversary and some people are using the competition. I didn't realise there were two cars. So if I go to select from garage, we do have a choice. So there is the anniversary or the competition. So both are potentially available. I've been using the competition, I believe. I have. The anniversary is a potential, but the competition looks to be faster. So if there's any difference between the two cars, maybe it's time for us to go and have a quick look-see at that. Let's have a look at the setup. It needs to be on racing softs. So the first one we're looking at here is the 2019 competition. My expectation is these are the same car, but if we look 900 and 1400 bopped, we've got 95405, 804 on the max horsepower. I don't think there's any difference. Genuinely, I don't think there is. 904, 804, everything looks to be the same to me. So there isn't a massive amount of difference, I would anticipate. So it's just me watching myself right now. Happy days. Good evening, Mr. Gordon. You got silver, need to go back and try. Yes, it certainly is going to be a tricky one, this one. But I don't want to say I've been given a tip because, well, I guess I have been given a tip, but it's more the natural process. I tried with the settings that I wanted to try, and I've actually been told to turn one of the settings off, which we'll ultimately go through. So we're half a second away from gold. I actually think we're probably, whilst we say half a second away from gold, we're in the top 5,000, which goes to show how hard this is. Sam is a 59.9, so we're 1.4 seconds away from Sam's time. So we got a long way to go there, but I've been told. So assists, traction control off, but I'm going to leave it on because I'm going to start there. Counter steer on strong. We're going to start with a couple of laps as the settings we did last night. And then we're going to roll into this. I expect this to take all night. And I also expect me to get a little bit grumpy with myself. So let's just see where we go. See if... Oh, I know what I haven't done. Because I'm a nugget. I can't start that. So let's just go back and relaunch. I need to put my ghost on. Because I'm a dip. And I didn't put it on. So 101313 is where we got to last night. And let's give this a whirl. And we'll talk about what I think we can experience today. Oh, we went red. Ah, twonk. So I've got to try and cut to this corner as I just indicated. Got to really try and get that straight line. Then we're going to get up this hill. Don't want to use that yellow curb on the left. Don't want to use the yellow curbs at all, really. We've got to pull over to the left. Thank you, BB, for giving us that indicator. Now come over to the right and try and straighten the line up here. Got to get over the top of that red and yellow and red, yellow and blue curb. Yellow and red, yellow and blue curb. Here we need to change down first and into fifth. We want a 21.9 just there. A 21.9 there would be tremendous. I want to accelerate away from this corner in fourth gear. Has the time changed that much? Okay, I didn't know that, Adrian. So I actually want to be short shifting into fifth gear out of that corner. Now my problem is traction control is cutting in and really making that quite tricky. It's really backing the car off and stopping it from accelerating. So what I'm hoping to do is to be able to really start to slingshot the car into that back straight and really get a good accelerate on. If we can get that acceleration going, we can... Oh, I've blown that. We can really start to turn up the beans and really get down towards that 1.0. I'm going to be courageous here and say a 1.0 would be a tremendous result. Did you see how it backed off there on the throttle? Did you see how it cut back? Well, I'm going to hope to try and change that and prevent that doing that. So we're on a red lap. We expect to do a fair few of those tonight. But I think this car will be much more stable if I roll in the higher gear. And people have said, go and look at a replay, go and follow somebody's ghost. I don't want to do that, folks. I want to learn. I want to experience. I don't want to take shortcuts. I want to be able to say I've done it for myself without taking, not necessarily. Oh crap! Not taking hints. I don't mind people telling me what to do, or giving me guidance on what to do, but what I don't want to do is go and watch somebody's video who knows how to do it and then try and tell people, well, I've shown you how to do it. This has got to be me. And if I'm following somebody else's ghost or I'm watching somebody else's video to do it, it's not me. So I'm trying to do it myself. And I don't mind with pointers from you guys, but I'm not going to go and watch a video or a replay. I'm not going to do that. That's not what I do. That's not how I do it. So I appreciate I could probably shorten the journey by about 4.5, 5 hours by doing it, but that's not what I'm here to do. I'm trying to find that way into that corner. So to let you into the secret, what I've been told is turn traction control off. Traction control affects the way this car turns. There we go, there's the spin that I get occasionally. And Adrian says I always spin out. Yeah, so do I when I'm not doing it right. So as I rolled those corners, I was trying to talk through the gears I want to be in, and I realised I messed up. So this is fifth gear. Without doubt, fifth gear. Then it's down to third. back up to fourth to get out the corner. And see how the car hesitated in fourth gear there. Adrian says it's brutal coming up the hill in the last corner. Yes, it is. Traction control really messes with it. It holds the car back tremendously. So what we're going to attempt to do is try and see what we can do with traction control off. And if it's an absolute pig dog, we'll have to fight it and see what we can do. But I'm just having a little lift there to try and encourage the car to turn in. Had to do a lift there. There's a 22.2. We want a 21.9. We really had to dog the box there, didn't we? We had to change down twice, couldn't get the car to turn. And that's what I'm hoping TC is going to change. If you turn TC off, it's going to change how the car acts in the corner. But we'll only find that out by trying it, so... So 1015, so 0.2, 0.3 away from our current best. We cut over that too far this time. So we're starting to get a feel for the car, we're starting to understand how it moves and trying to get our eyes to catch up with how fast this thing goes. And now we're gonna just go and take a different setting. Let's go and do that. So let's go and turn it off. I could have turned it off without leaving, I know that, but I want to turn it off in full. I don't want to turn it off in game, so to speak. I want to turn it off here. I know I could turn it to 0 in car, but traction control is never really off in this game. So just going to see wheel spin hold the car back now. We're going to try and short shift a bit. I don't think we're going to have any damage by short shifting this car. Said that last night. We're not going to have the assurity of grip that traction control gives us. We're just going to have to learn to hang on to this bad boy and drive it like it should be. Oh, it definitely feels different coming out there. It still hesitates like a sponge in a bucket. I don't know if that makes sense. Can a sponge hesitate in a bucket? I don't know. Overshot. I think I'm destined. I'm not enjoying this traction control thing at all. Although we are much quicker than a previous lap. Got to get an understanding and feel for how this slows down and it's horrible. I'm having to drive it though, aren't I? Having to learn to drive it. Look how close those two were to the Ghost and my time. I only lost it at that corner. Yeah, I believe it's the 6th. The new update is going to be announced. Don't know when the update's coming out. I noticed a few people have backed off from talking about what's coming in the update. Nobody's really raging about it. I don't do videos about potential updates because you never know what Gran Turismo are doing. I've got no desire to try and forecast. I don't do clickbait type videos. I don't do here, come and look at my videos. I probably should. I'm a useless YouTuber for that kind of thing. I think most YouTubers live off the back of the odd white lie, but I'm rubbish at it, so... Okay, so this is where the frustration is going to come in, isn't it? This is how we're going to be frustrated. Fourth gear that was. Fourth gear with tyres that are overheated, look. Still hot, still hot, still hot. So fifth gear acceleration just to make the car do its thing. Traction control's got to go back on. It might be I have to turn traction control on and off with the scroller. That might actually be how it's going to work, but I can't drive it. As with everything else, I can't drive without TC1. Call me useless. That's the way it is, unfortunately. I have no time or patience for unrealistic car behaviour. I really haven't. So, let's go back to the old routine then. I was looking forward to being able to understand the car and try and get used to it, but I'm just not going to. Just not going to be beholden to a fighty dog. $22.2. Now, do I have to get a bit cuter at adjusting the traction control? Is that what I have to do to come close? To be able to come close, do I have to turn it up and down? Get my brain into adjusting the ghost accordingly. Ah, slime bucket 22.2. Just let that run through, didn't I? And then there's the accuracy of the controller that doesn't let it play nicely. Well, we'll see. Let's see if we can do it. We talked our way through it all last night. I think we explained what we were going to do, how we were going to do it. Tried fourth gear, there's a 22.2. I changed up instead of adjusting the traction control. We didn't gain anything because we changed up, we short shifted too early. Three-tenths down. How can that be? All I did was brake and hesitate just a moment to try and make it through that apex. Cost me 3/10 to spot the apex, the turning point. That's ridiculous. Somebody said, use the corner markers, they'll help you tremendously coming up the hill. It's probably good advice. Use the corner markers so you can see where the corner is. That might be just the ticket. It might help me see the corner. Away from just overran, didn't it? It just carried on through. It didn't want to turn in. It's ruined that lap. I suppose you've just got to find the perfect line and fly it, I would suggest. This is the whole point of this process, is to be able to show and explain to the people who can't get gold that a guy who tries to get gold can get gold. And I think that's the clear difference. If you want gold, you've got to try and get it. And I know I'm going to be floundering and flapping here quite a lot, and I'll get ratty with myself. But we're going to do it. We're going to try and get it. And I'm not going to give up. But I don't think there's going to be any... Oh, I turned in like an absolute donut. I don't think there's going to be any secret. There was the line. I don't think there's going to be a box you can tick that says, make it easy. It's just useless. I can't feel it. I don't think there's going to be a magic recipe that says do this and you'll get it. I think it's application. I'm half a second. Mr. GTR, just half a second. Gold is 108 something, 108.5 I think. Are we getting that good? I think we'll be getting a Civic, a Skyline, a Genesis, and the Top Gear track. But nobody believed me because we're getting Monaco. But I think you'll be closer than my guess, Rookie. I was half a second up on my prior time. Look, I screwed it. And that's where I'm going to find myself. I'm 16th place on my friends list. Yeah, there's strong rumours, and I think that's the way to put it. Rainbow Road. Some YouTubers have gone out on a limb and said we are getting it. They've had confirmation from a couple of World Series drivers that it's coming, but it won't be released actually till after the GP, the World Series. The only reason they're announcing it is because it's in the World Series and people are going to see the track. But why haven't they put any screenshots up of it? All they've shown in the screenshots is the Brazil track in Interlagos. You'd have thought they'd go all fanfare and flair, wouldn't you, and do it from a long way out and make people feel excited. That's what makes me think actually it's all baloney, is because they're not doing it fanfare and flair. Again, somebody else has suggested Motegi, and there it is. You know, twin ring Motegi. If it is a thing, it's a great track. It's been in a lot of sims. I just don't know what else you can do apart from just wait. It's like Christmas. You can't get your presents till Christmas Day unless you're going to go down and open them early, which I used to do as a kid because I was a little shit. You know, it's just one of them, isn't it? The media love to do it. They love to tempt you and taunt you and excite you and try and get your gander up so you can go and view their website. And that's what they try and do, and that's how they generate flow and advertising revenue, by getting people through on their stream, on their process. That's what they do. That's how they make it happen. And then little moany, whiny, whingy me gets nothing, which is where it is. But that's the way it goes. 13 people, happy days. So what we've got to try and do now is make progressive inroads into... I'm not gaining any time at all there. I can't have put in my fastest for the day, not by any means. I thought I had the line perfect, then I was just going too fast. There's no acceleration, the car's just not going anywhere. Clutch wouldn't engage, would it? Let's see what it does. Come on. So I wonder if there's the opportunity to put the corner indicators. Hello, Olive. Welcome, Olive. They might help me with the rhythm, mightn't they? They might help me get a level of timing into the process. It says to be all the way over to the right here, does it? Okay. Got no ghost. That's because I changed the settings, isn't it? There's a 22.3. That's so slow. So slow. Good evening, Fat Man. Welcome. Don't care about going wide thereof. Not really made the gains, but we're going to set a faster lap, which is going to be interesting. 675.3 away from my time. Still no ghost. Purely because we've got to restart because we added those corner markers. Yeah, I can't handle that. It annoys the crap out of me. I want to do a long hit, a long run at this. I don't want to have to keep changing things and coming out and losing my ghost times. It does my head in. Bugs in the game. Did you see last night's race where the Aston ended up with 14,000 RPM on the gauge when it only normally has 8,000, which was really quite wild and bizarre. But you hate the car, the noise drives you scared. Yeah, it's scary, isn't it? They're the worst kind of cars to drive for me. they're not fictional. This is real, this car, but in a sense of how real it is there's like three. Somebody built one and somebody found one in Malaysia somewhere, and assist settings, core indicators are on, so I'm just not entirely sure how real it is in terms of performance and capability, and it's kind of Formula 1-y, but enclosed cockpit. Just misses the corners. I don't understand. Brain's given up on it. Need the brain to come back. Don't understand. Don't understand. The old one from GT Sport or the old one in this game? Because there's two, isn't there? There's the anniversary and there's the 25th anniversary one. I don't know. A, I can't remember, and B, I can't remember the difference between two simple things. You're joking. Absolutely joking. What did I do differently there? There's no point. 3 in this game. As a junior, and 2 of these. Instead there's 3, I've only got 2 of them. I compared the statistics of the 2 I've got today and they're exactly the same. I was just about to say, I'm so close to that ghost then, and it just fought me all the way, didn't it? It didn't want me to have any part of being close to it. Alright, so the reason it's not letting me see it is because it's only allowing me to see cars that are valid for this race. Yeah, okay, understood. Oh, was he? Is that the new car or the old car? Oh, I thought you were collecting your daughter, not your son. Oh, so you did the timing, Mariana. Excellent. I'm glad you're able to stick to something that we're focusing on. That's brilliant. Well done. I didn't think you were going to do it after what you said last night. I accelerated too hard there, mid-corner. Good evening, Azit. Yeah, you said you'd do it on stage X. All that text though, what does it mean? I haven't got time to stop and read all that whilst I'm driving doing this. What does it mean, Mariana? What does it tell us? Does it say that the right gearbox or the best gearbox is the manual or the racing one? What does it say? The old car. Okay, well, let's hope you can get rid of the smell before it's time to give it back. What was it, prom night or something for school, leaving school or something? Was this the older son? The 22-1, that's the fastest split of the night. I've overdriven that into that corner. Look at it lag. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, appreciate that, but what is the best one? What were you trying to prove? What did your research, what was your research hypothesis? What were you aiming to understand? Which one is the best for fuel economy, or which one accelerates best, or which one gives you the best performance? What were you trying to achieve? I know we discussed it last night, but I've been asleep. Fuel economy. So which one's best? No anti-lag manual gearbox is best on fuel economy. I kind of would have said that, I think. If we would go back to the start and which one we would decide. Anti-lag will raise the revs. I know that. My Mini's got anti-lags. It raises it to 3,500, 4,000 RPM. So stationary, you're going to have 4,000 RPM where you should have 800 RPM. And therefore you're going to burn more fuel. The manual gearbox rather than the racing gearbox is going to be more aligned to road driving rather than race driving, so I would assume that the gearbox would be keener on fuel in the race box because it's going to try and feed, because the gearing is going to be more in tune to acceleration and therefore using more fuel. And in terms of when you combine those two together, I don't know many road cars that have got anti-lag, not as a default thing, but so if you're going to put anti-lag onto a road car gearbox or manual gearbox, you're going to burn more fuel, I would have thought. So if you're talking about endurance racing, don't use anti-lag. Stick to the road manual gearbox. Well, the benefit of that gearbox in the game is it reduces PP, which is always good because it gives you the ability to add more power for your PP package. Oh, steering wheel's given up. Did you see that? I just went from red to blue as I came through the top corner, and then my steering wheel quit. Which is really where it's all at, isn't it? That's what it's about. That's how this game and my steering wheel like to mess with me. That was absolutely foul. That was ridiculous. I just went from red to blue on the timer. I was just catching my ghosts. I was going to be on for a good one, and the steering wheel just cut out. Absolutely phenomenal. You couldn't ask for a better time. Whilst I was waffling to Mariana about efficiencies in gearbox is filthy. Let's cool these tyres down and see where we go. I think one of the things we've got to try and do, which we've forgotten about since last night, is the coasty, rolly, apexy, cornery thing. Oh, and another massive shout out I need to do. Thank you to those people that have visited Widdowmaker.com and bought t-shirts this week. Phenomenal. Thank you very, very much. They are out there. People are wearing them, but they will be when they arrive. They're going to be in North America, Australia and the UK, which is tremendous. Braking earlier, Widow, that's what you've got to do. 22.1. It's faster, it's not fastest. .326, so we're just outside our personal best. Oh, yay, we just died. So we're getting there, we're making progress. A 101.326, and then I tried to go around that corner without braking, or without lifting at all, but it needs a feather lift. It really does need a feather lift to get into that corner and through the apex. Unless there's a pin perfect line that I haven't found yet. And yeah, watching somebody's replay would tell me that's possible, wouldn't it? Yeah, I know that. Yeah. It's warm in here. Let's turn some aircon on. Oh, crap, got some air on. There we go. Turn the microphone around. Try and hide it from the airstream that happens. I got that line so wrong. I tried to set that up so properly that I spent too much time. I spent too much time getting that right. I missed the turning point. We've got a whole lap to do now. Ridiculous. Let's walk it through it. What we try and do. Missed that apex. We need to hit that apex. Down to 5th. Up the hill, down here, on the brakes, 5th gear, back round the corner, on the brakes, 3rd gear, back up to 4th, chase it down here, try not to overshoot and miss this corner. Look where that corner marker is, don't run it on the grass, brake at the start of those tyre marks. Get the car into the corner, into that one, don't let it run out wide. Interesting how it wants you to be right over to the right hand side there. Very interesting. .22.1. How can I not be quicker? That annoys the wind and piss out of me, that does. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was going to be a new fastest time as well. Yeah, you can sit watching, Mr. Marshall Men. Lots of respect for you guys. Wave the flags. Come on. So what's the defining factor then? What am I just getting wrong? Is it just timing, precision? It's got to be a factor, hasn't it? The two. It's got to be braking earlier. Brake earlier. Get the car steady and stable. Drive it through. Do what it needs to do. Can't believe that missed by so far. Don't understand. I do. I missed my braking point. The braking point for that second corner, is the first set of dashed white lines. For TCS, it's 3 for you. Okay. And you're faster than me, I think, Olive. I think you're further. You might be faster than me, I think. So you think use more TCS? Is that your subtle hint? Okay, we'll try it. For anyone who's faster than me, that's saying use more TC. I'll kiss your feet tomorrow if we do this. You don't say for this. Okay. If I'd have just broke into that corner a margin early, would have been on the blue then. It might help me understand something using TC3. It might help me just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Was so close to being a fresher lap. Let's see. That was so close. That was so close to being on the money. I just planted the throttle early. I was getting a little bit ahead of my game. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I can learn something from TC3. And then we'll go back to TC1 and see if it'll translate. My two ghosts are so close together. .22.2. It's not often I'm catching my ghost down the back straight. Not often. So much hesitation with the TCS there. 22 dead. That's the fastest of the day. No draft off the Ghost. Come on, draft. There's a 101, 151. We've made a 2/10 gain. Almost. That was from conditioning with TC3. That's alright, isn't it? That's alright. That's a good gain. That's 50 minutes we took to get to 2/10. So we're only 0.35 away. Let's take a minute. Let's take a minute. That's good. Now we need to understand where we gained. I think that gain was all about... No problem, Mariana. That's good. Good, good, good. Well done. I'm sure if somebody is watching the stream about the time trial that they'll be certainly interested in the fuel economy stats. I think that's very worthwhile. I think you're 100% spot on with that research. Two-tenths up and I've blown it because of my line was all wrong. I think I was frightened of that then. Oh, I think I was very frightened of that. Dash Control 1 stops you doing donuts, Widow. I was 2/10 up. I was 2/10 up because I was blue all the way through. 25 seconds and only do 6 runs. Does it run out of fuel that much? That quickly? 50 times fuel, I guess it does, doesn't it? Okay, yeah, wow. And what car did you use? What car? Oh, Shishola. GT300, which is one of the lightest cars there is. Oh, Mariana. Oh, Mariana. Just steady on the caps. You don't want to get banned. I don't think I've got auto ban. Yeah, I don't think I'm likely to go back and read it whilst doing this. But it will pop up on my notifications, so I will see it, and I'll put some thought to it and offer you some holistic guidance somewhere. Being too good is bad. Yeah, there is that. Don't see those over on the Twitch. No. We don't see the fact that you went to war with the bots. Blue, 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 blue. 5 from 65. That's where we gain. That's where we gain. It's down to third gear. That's the gear to get into that corner. We learnt. That was a throttle lift and counter steer. Wow. wonder where I am now in terms of position. Inside the top 4,000, one would think, one would hope. Let's see if we can do one more. We know we can go blue through here. Use ASM. You think? You think ASM is going to help? I think ASM will stop the car turning. I think I'll be fighting the car more into the corners with ASM on. I'm already fighting it really hard with the traction. We've got minus 34 there. We're well up, look. No, I don't think it will, Mariana. I don't think ASM is going to give us anything. Look, let me go and check on my time and we'll put it on and we'll see if there's any evidence to suggest that it works. We might as well. You were right about the spoon tyres, weren't you? 100962. So my optimal is still not in the gold zone. 3,500. 3,500. And we're still not in the top 10. We're not in front of Big Popper. We're not in front of Dear Ollie. We're ahead of Olive. I didn't realise we were ahead of Olive. We're just... Oh yeah, there's quite a gap there now. There's 0.25 between 17th and 18th. We didn't actually go up any places for that 2/10. Wow. But the next... If we were to gain 2/10, we would be into the top... Well, no, we wouldn't. We'd be with Neil. So... Let's see. Let's put it on and let's not deny. Let's just put it on and see. Let's see, because I don't think there's any easy answer, but what I expect this to do is not allow the car to get to the corner. But we'll see. I need to sort out my... Can't make the corner. We'll see. Just have to reset the sound. Sorry. So I've got my other two hard drives arrived today. So I've now got 16 tera of video storage available. I've already used 4 tera unclogging my hard drives with all my videos. So hopefully we've got maybe 5 or 6 months of storage to cope with all the live stream footage and video footage, etc. Now I would just want to buy a NAS so that I can drop all the hard drives into the NAS, feed it through the back of my router and have an available disk space for all of the bits and pieces. I've just dusted a second PC off, for which I'm going to create as a server. So we're going to run a dedicated DayZ server in the house. So when my plan unfolds about what we're going to do with DayZ, I'm going to have a dedicated Widdowmaker server. And we're going to invite people to play on the Widdowmaker. You guys have done this before. Use the auto gearbox, you'll get it, Widow. Use the auto just to try and prove what's right and what isn't right. Use the auto gear. I've never driven auto. Never. Probably the night to try. That's what he says. Probably try it. What's the worst that can happen? I was just telling you about my plans for DayZ. We're going to have an open house server that people can come along and play on, and then hunt the Widdowmaker. I will be doing my best to avoid people. thought about setting something up where if you can kill me, you get a t-shirt kind of thing. Thought it might be a good way to do a giveaway. The only problem is everybody would know where I'm streaming, and everybody would know where I am on the map, but then people would genuinely have to come and play on the server to be in the server when I'm on and hunt me down, which would be interesting, wouldn't it? It's just whether people would want to do that, because they're quite happy to go and stream snipe other people, but other people don't tell them what server they're on. I'd be happy to tell you what server I'm on. We just got that apex hugely. ASM is actually giving me a little bit. But it depends whether you're intentionally wanting to be stream sniped. If you've got a mission to do and you've got that in the way of you and you're trying to do it, then stream sniping's got to be bad. But if people are watching the stream and hunting you down, they're watching your server, they're watching you play. It's got to be good for the streamer. Got to be, if you're not bothered about being stream sniped. All the streamers I'm watching don't like to be stream sniped, and I wonder why. What is it? What do they not want to be stream sniped for? You're popular, people are watching you. I suppose though, if you've got a mission to do, if you're going to try and complete the game or complete that map or collect something, I suppose being stream sniped gives you away. I get that, but at the end of the day, people are watching your channel. And if it's my server, what does it matter? You know? So right, I seem to be well off pace with this ASM. I don't know if it's affecting what I'm doing in terms of pace, but I'm having to hold off the throttle a fair bit. Got to that apex much quicker than I thought we would. It does feel more stable, I must admit. But it might feel more stable because I'm having to slow down more to make the corner. You hate the character limit for live streams. Character limits are on what? In the amount of text box. In the chat. Got no timer. Yes, I have. Couldn't see it. I was looking up at the cars. Just reduce the size of your messages. Be fair to the guy who's streaming at the other end. The thing that doesn't surprise me, Mariana, is you hate everything about this kind of thing. You hate the videos, so you run an advert blocker which stops the YouTuber getting paid. You don't like the size of the text box, you don't like the delay. What would you want from your live stream platform? What do you want it to do for you? I don't know. I don't know how I can help you with any of that. I only get paid by you guys watching the adverts. Yeah. That's the only way YouTubers get paid for what they do. I've invested thousands in what I'm doing here, and I get paid back very, very little for what I get. And I know that's not your fault, but I don't know what else I can do to make it any better for you unless I turn all the adverts off. And then I haven't got any control over the size of chat. But do you think I would have read the entire first message that you posted? Do you think I would have? I don't know. I don't know if I would have. I found it very difficult to read what you posted anyway. And I'm just trying to be honest. I'm not having a go. I'm just trying to give you some feedback over what you've said. Although you probably don't want to. Right, I am terribly slow with ASM on. 90% of the ads are scam and trash products off Temu and other dumb stuff, but they only reflect. Well, I suppose no, they probably don't, do you? Because if you run an ad blocker on everything you do, it won't know what your preferences are, and it won't know what to advertise to you when you do actually watch the adverts. So I 100% get why your adverts aren't relative to you. Why they aren't related to your interest is because it doesn't know what you're interested in. It's like the whole cookies thing. The whole cookies thing is designed in such a way to be representative for you. 21.9. That's my fastest ever split to there using ASM. And the car wouldn't turn into that corner. I couldn't accelerate. What an absolute narce. So ASM has helped me. Well done, Mariana. Yes, it's definitely quicker. Yeah. Told and proved for two different things. When the fastest... There's my steering wheel gone again. I mean, it's still gone. Now it's back. We've gone to the pits. Sod it. There we go. We'll take a set of softs, eh? Yeah, there's two things about the advert thing that does my head in. I see a lot of GT7 adverts. I guess you'll know why. I see a lot of them. Whether I am their representative, their affiliate, I still see a lot of GT7 adverts. I'm on their website a lot, so I guess the cookies thing will work in that favour. I don't get many Fanatec adverts, I must admit. I do actually. I get a fair few on Facebook and Twitter. I get a fair few Temu, but I use Temu, so I don't kind of expect not to. What else do I get? Plenty of Amazon ones, Netflix, all the time. I don't use Google. I use the other dude. Alexa. Lost my ghost, haven't I? I'll have to go out. Reset my ghost. Which is a frustration. No ghost. 101299. So we're still on and faster than we were last night. That's 100939. So that's on a par with where we were without the ASM. Probably is because I've opted for personalised adverts, yeah. I'd rather have them tailored for me, I think, rather than any old stuff. But I don't mind adverts because I've got a serious question for you folks. I've got a Twitch Prime, and is there a Twitcher I should support with my Twitch Prime? Is there somebody you would recommend that I would go and put that with for a month? I think I'd rather give it to one of the minnows that are my sort of size. I don't know what you get for a Twitch Prime, but I've got 2 subscribers with Twitch. What does that mean then, Wilkes? Does the Twitch Prime not give them anything? I've got Twitchers from my first month of streaming who've followed me, and what does the Twitch Prime give them? Does it give them a members payment kind of thing, or does it not do that? Is it something else? Is it like a membership or a sub? Shish. Well, I'm always on Twitch, but I don't watch it. It'll give them half a paid sub, so it's worth going to somebody, won't it? It's worth going to somebody. So I know what. There was one of the Twitchers that bought some t-shirts the other day. So I will hunt him out, and I will go on to his Twitch. I'll give him my Twitch Prime. No problem at all. And the next month I'll give it to another guy who supported me early on. So that's what I'll do. I think so. He bought some t-shirts. Aussie. He often drops in, and I will I gave Pete I think Az gave up. It missed out a critical U. Right, we're getting back into this. The one where I'm missing is this next one. This is the one I miss all the time. Absolutely. Only me that's allowed to go hard on myself. Beat myself up. Shish kebab. Sensible kid is Marianne. See if my steering wheel's gone again. And it's well gone. Still gone. Now it's back. Thank you, JB. I've never been on this part of the circuit before. So since putting ASM on, my wheel has really kicked off at me. And my wheel's not steering now. It's back. We had no force feedback or anything then. Just while we're doing this. Setup. I'm going to go to S4 and then crash. Ow. Whilst we're on S4, pause. God's sake. Brake force is on 86. Okay, so if I come out of that, go to S2 and press. Oh, no. S2 and then press left. 91. So I just need to nip to the loo, and when I get back, PC built, gone to testing, and excellent. I'm back. So I needed to do something there, didn't I? I need to make brake force on S4 91. There it is. Okay. PC built, gone into testing and QC. I don't know if you'll get that early next week or whether you'll get it Friday or Saturday morning. I don't know. Be interesting to see which way that comes. Right, I've just changed controller setup, steering wheel setup. I'm now on Sam's setup, not mine. So Sam's has got a lot more steering resistance, which I like a lot of. I like a looser steering wheel, so I can throw it about a lot more, and I'm not having to push it and hurt my shoulders, because Sam's a bit of a power lifter, if you ask me, and he can push a lot more weight than I can. Holy chipotle. I've got another setup, I must admit, I've got to try. Somebody sent me theirs the other day, so... Front wheel slid tremendously then. I felt the vibration go on the pedals. Wow. Okay. This is interesting. We're going to try something slightly different here, I think. We're going to just see where we go. Seem to be able to arrive at the corner later, but I don't want to have to do that. I want to brake early still and just try and steer the car through. A fast car does not need to feel good to be fast. That's why you told me to use ASM. No, I think you're 100% right with your first phrase. A fast car does not need to feel good to be fast. 100%. 100% I agree that it doesn't have to feel good. As a driver, if you're in a real life situation, you'd want the car to feel underneath you to be fast. But saying that, inherently an unstable car should be faster, could be faster. But you said feel good, not stable or unstable. So oh shish motor. The point being is that a fast car doesn't have to feel good, right? .22 dead. To get this last one right. We lost 3/10 through there because I can't turn the steering wheel very quickly. It's so slow to turn the steering wheel. In slow corners I'm gonna struggle, aren't I? Don't know. I'm braking far too early for that last corner. I've got to brake way later and really be on the brakes. Missed it. I was thinking about that last corner too much. Thinking about the last corner. I'm going to try and brake later for the final chicane. Can't get the car to turn there. I need to be straighter on that turning. I need to calm the car to turn more before I get to the apex. So I want to brake on that white line, and my brake pedal just dived. That's not good. Just pushed through my brake pedal, which is really disconcerting. just need a minute. I'm falling apart here. Just need to press my brake pedal a bit. I'm not sure that weird. I haven't got the light on for the brake pedals, have I? Hello, face is close, isn't it? Got the black socks on again. Black socks. You can see the brake pedal. That's as much as the brake pedal moves. Not a massive amount. Oh, somebody's messaged me. Probably telling me I'm a knobhead. Do you know what the best thing about today is? There's only 2 more hours of election speak. We don't hear anything more about the elections through the news until 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming tomorrow night because I'm going to be watching the news all night, understanding what happens in the election. I haven't told anything about the elections at all, what's going on. Except to Mr. Ball, of course. Mr. Ball, a lovely gentleman. I mean that sincerely. We gained a little bit of time there. But I don't think our ghost is actually anything major. 1015. Braking at the white line is too late. Can't get the car to turn in, you see. 101085 is quicker on the optimal. Slower than a slow thing. 7. Interesting, it comes and goes, doesn't it? People only dropping in for 5 minutes. Not the 21.9 we're looking for. Lost all that coming out there because the car just didn't want to accelerate. So that's ASM counter steer and traction control that didn't make this car want to accelerate. What can you do? And then we braked too late and ruined the lap. There's me thinking I'm going braking too early for that final corner. Now I'm braking way too late. Might be about 22-1, but that's going to be quicker. It's pushing on, but it's not quick. Hey Dorian. I don't have a strong passion for it, I must admit. All the time there trying to make it turn into that second corner of the chicane. That was rubbish. It was absolutely horrible. Short shifting up there didn't do anything for it. Oh, the track's great, you're right. Yes, it's a brilliant racetrack, but it doesn't suit this car or this event. It does. It's really, really tricky, isn't it? Really tricky. I'm going to turn ASM off in a minute. I'm going to suggest that potentially. We're dead. We died. 101268. 101020. So we didn't get into the 109s. So 3,500 and we're no further on. So I'm going to turn ASM off again. See if we learnt anything from it. Can't imagine we have, but let's see. Let's see if we can find a no-lift first corner. What it has done is it's definitely stopped the fishtail from the back end of the car. That's what it has done. It's kept that under control significantly. The first lap without it. Might have just taught us some bits and pieces that we needed to know. What I have done is I've changed the controller setup. So That's fastest, the 101.124. That's only just 0.026 faster or something. And that was like the second lap, wasn't it? What was the difference? What was the difference? Yeah, 0.36 quicker. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do now? Do you know what I'm going to do now? I think it needs to happen. I think we need to change cars. Let's see if I've pulled the lame dog. Or to put that in better context, did JB choose the wrong car to give me a paint job for? Because he got banned this week, didn't he? So ultimately, did JB make the wrong choice? Did JB set me down the path to the wrong car? This we do not know. This we will never know. But I'm looking to get the excuses in early. This is something we set out to do a long time ago. Let's see if this car is any different. Slides as much, doesn't it? Very different with the controls that Sam left at my house. Very different. Short shifting up to fourth doesn't seem to give me anything, I've realised. So it's probably best to come out of there in third. Maybe. I do like lemon juice on a shish kebab. Right, where do we think we're going to get? Wheels bugged out. That's bugged out number 5. It's having a session, isn't it? I wonder if I need to go on the Fanatec website and see if they've done something to the wheel, because it's just changed in terms of how it's working, how it's bugging out. Something must have, they must have updated something for it to be bugging out this much. Need to attack more that bump before the S section. Well, that's an interesting thing, because what I've been doing is I've been coming out wide here to try and stop me braking on this grass. But if I come in here, I'm looking to get this there. That's where I want to be. Can I do it? No. Doesn't matter how. 1 in 50 attempts to get the car to there. That's why I've put the corner markers on. And look where the corner marker is. There isn't one. There isn't one on... Oh, there is now. But that's what I'm trying to hit. I'm trying to hit there. That's what I'm trying to do. Can I get anywhere near it? Not a chance. I'm trying to. Believe me, I am trying. I'm not just rolling laps. I am desperately trying to do better. But I just can't get the speed. I can get the speed through, but I can't get the speed for the car right to hit that apex. I'm struggling. If there's one corner, and this one is exactly the same, I'm struggling to get this corner right as well. I'm struggling to get all the corners right, to be honest. I know you get more time, I know. But it's, I am trying to do that. It is something I've picked up on and trying to attack that corner, so. Just not getting it right very often. Good speed through there. I missed the apex again. A 22.0 is a good time. I didn't accelerate out the corner. I stuffed my foot in, but it didn't want it. I've just got to get this corner semi-right. Too deep on the first turn in. Missed the brake. Just 0.070 outside. Too tight. See, that's what happens. I'm coming in too early if I get it wrong, if I feel I've got it right, and then I've got to be more focused, I know that. I hope everybody else is having a thrash at this, or have you all given up? Because you hate it. Not even blue. And if you attack it too much, you fly it. Thank you, Capitan 69. I think you're a first time chat. You are. Thank you very much for coming to the channel. We're trying, buddy. We're trying. See if we can get an eyes down focus on it. Nail that second apex. It's worth about 0.3, I reckon. If I was to absolutely nail that corner, I reckon it'd get me to a 108, I reckon. Doing alright, Sam. I've gone to your wheel settings. I'm kind of getting there. I've identified corner 2 as the critical corner. The wheels quit out on me 5 times already. We've only been going an hour and 47 minutes. So it's going once every 20 minutes roughly, it's quitting out. So I'm wondering if there's an update on the Fanatec website. We're not in the top 10 yet. I think top 15, I think. And I'm a good second and a half off you yet. But we're getting there. I'm not thoroughly pissed off with it yet. I've tried ASM. I've tried Traction Control 3. I haven't tried banging my thumb yet. I haven't tried. I must admit. I'm frustrated at the inconsistency of my driving. That's what I am frustrated at. I've almost got this to be no lift, but I'm still having to lift occasionally. Yeah, try the spoon wheels again if you could. But we're just... all the assists. I've tried it without traction control tonight. Didn't like it. Couldn't keep it on the track. I haven't tried it without counter steer, I must admit. But what I do know is, look, is that optimal is down in the 108, which is where I think I can get to by just hitting my corners clean. And that's really what the focus is for today, is just, let's see if we can do what we know we can do. When I slow down to get turn 2 right, I hit it perfectly. But then I'm a third of a second down. Well, I was 0.17 down then, wasn't I? But exaggerated laboured point. Oh, ain't they just? Aren't they just? Somebody said the other day that we've done this time trial twice. We have. It was confirmed to me this morning. We did it in December 22. However, I didn't, because I wasn't in the UK in December 22. I was in America. So I haven't done this one twice. This isn't a repeat for me. It is for those that had the game back then and were here. You slug. A 21.8, that's the fastest I've ever been through there. 21.8 would have me as a 105. Double shifted then because the wheel kicked on me. A 21.8, oh la la. That's good. So attacking turn 2, I was just trying to be a bit slower into there this time. I've just got this all wrong, this approach to this lap. Just so wrong. My brain's all over the place. Red. Dead. Died. Look at this, every lap red except for one. Every lap red. That's how rubbish it's been. Go back to ASM and they'll be all clean laps but a third of a second slower. I think we realise that we have to be on the edge and pushing to try and be able to get that one lap, don't we? I think that's what we have to do. So let's get the brain in gear. Let's try and do it right. Come on. Let's wind it up. Focus, concentrate. See if we can do it. If we beat the ghost now, we'll be level with Sam. I overcut that apex and I've missed the course. Retry. I don't like I'm not going to retry. I'm not going to do that because that's going to blow my ghost and my good time. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to roll a lap and set myself up. And this is what I hate about this. I was trying to be concentrated and get that lap right, and I still blew the final corners. That's what just frustrates the wind and... I'm not going to swear, I'm just sick of it. Coffee break chill, yeah, probably. It's so quick though, isn't it? That's the real killer. It's the speed that you have to do. I wish these faster guys weren't quite as fast, then we'd all have a chance, wouldn't we? It's these fast guys that ruin it for the rest of us. That's what it is. You know, there's only about 300 of them to blame. Turned in too late for that corner. Hey, there's a nice follow. Thank you, Capitano69. Absolutely, you had to be more controlled. Well, it's the same element of control though, isn't it? That's what it... Both key factors in both tests really are about precision and car control, and they are insanely different, but so insanely the same. Don't count the professional driver's time, but give them the rewards still as it... Exactly. Exactly that. Yeah, the first 100 drivers' time shouldn't count. Yeah, you go into an elite club that has your own league table, and then you have to get within X amount of percentage of the difference between you and the guy that's faster than you as the elite dudes. Yeah, understood. That would be a great way to measure this. Make it so much fairer. Sam says, no, don't agree with that. They should. If you go faster than... You should all be shot. No, don't agree with that. Come on, blue. No. No blue. Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. I can't hit turn 2. Now I'm focused on it, I can't get there. And then when I do get it, I can't hit this one. Ah, you flunk stain. can hear the anti-lag go on this thing, can't you? So this is the other car. This isn't... Oh, three Streamlabs in a row. That's interesting. This is the other car. The one that we didn't start with. T2 and the uphill chicane make or break your lap. This one, this chicane that we're going through here, yeah. Yeah, and when I stop to read text, that ruins a good lap as well. This is the one I can't get. Nice and wide, hit that white line. That's where I want to be, but I lose 0.3 of a second when I slow down to get it. And then I overrun there because I didn't want to spin. The first chicane, T2, and that one that I just went through, right? Yeah. Well, when I get those two right, I F this one up, so they're all key to me. I'm putting the middle of the car on that blue and yellow, just not for security. It's just I'm not accurate enough to put my right wheels on it, and that's what I want to be doing. Right wheels on it. Thought I was well slow through there, but we were still blue until I ruined it. A 22.0, that's not bad. I've been faster, I've had a 21.8. I don't know whether to rev it out or whether to short shift it. I just can't seem to find a happy medium. We lost a whole 10th going into that corner. That was horrible. There's me trying to be accurate and put my right wheels on those curbs, and I just slow myself down by a whole 10th. It's so tricky, which I'm sure you will appreciate. Blew it there, didn't I? I got it right for T2. Well, I got it well enough to have a good lap. I didn't get it right, I got it well enough. But then I blew it later on because I knew I was disappointed in the fact that I'd just got through it. So let's stay happy about it. But at least we could have, no we don't, because we've red lapped, haven't we? I was hoping for 2 consecutive clean laps, but that's not going to be the case. Overthinking it now, I think. Overthinking. My God. Don't even read the chat, Jim. Don't even read it. Ah, yes, there's the 1-0. Yeah. There's a 1-0. Oh, it's just outside where we need to be. Need to find 2 more tenths. 309 miles. 106. Look, 106. And what did that last lap give us? Can we see that? We can't scroll it up, can it? Which lap was it? We can't see it. Was there only 9 laps there? That was lap 19, so quite how we get to scroll that lap. It must have been a lap. I don't know. Replay. Save. We're still outside. 2,700. We're just outside now. Just outside. 1:00.905. We knew we'd make a bit of a jump if we got a time. So we're just behind Neil and Brenton. And then Binder, who has been, well, an absolute gent the last couple of days, sending me some information and texts and stuff on it. He's racing VR and finds it tremendously difficult to be as accurate as he wants to be, but we're doing alright. We're doing alright. We're not that far behind. We're a whole second behind, which, you know, the way it goes. It's a quarter of a second on every one of these corners Sam's finding. But it's good. That was without the ASM as well, so. But it's in the other car. The anniversary. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can get back on it nice and quickly. I think I've got to be in 4th gear for that corner, because I can't get the car to slow down, and when I do get it to slow down, it's just too slow. This is definitely 5th gear, and I've got to turn in and commit. Thank you, Mr. Olive. Thank you, sir. We're getting there. I will try automatic soon. I've tried everything else. Get the car to turn. I've only ever done 54 mile in this car before, so that was 2 stabs at that turning. That was a much better go through that corner. I don't want to have to use the yellow curbs through there, like with blue. Third gear didn't work. We're getting there. We're getting there. Big thank you to everybody for the support. We're only 2 tenths off. 2 tenths off gold. Well, if I went to 1:08.45, I think we're only a tenth off, aren't we? We're only a tenth away. A tenth away from gold. Would be good. It would be tremendously good. Let's see. .21.9 is a damn fine time. We were a 7 through there, weren't we? 21.7. But a 21.9 is really where I need to be to get gold. That is, if you get all the corners right at 21.9. We've done it again. We've got gold. We've done it. Absolutely tremendous. An unconcentrated lap. Oh, yes. Oh, 2 horns. Viking, where we go. Oh, man alive, sweating. I wasn't even thinking. A 21.9 through that bottom gate, and I said, all we need to do is get that right. There it is. Oh. 1,778. Does Sam feel in danger yet? That's the thing. Does he feel like he's got a sweat on? We're in top 10. Oh. Just behind Mickey. Cheers, Sam. I think there's a 104 in that. One more lap. No. Sam doesn't feel unfair. I have no idea how I did that. I'd switched off at the point I realised it was a 21.9. I thought it was good, but having known I've done a 21.7, I'd switched off. But look how many people are in the 7s. If I was to do a 7.0, I'd be 4th. It felt good. It might actually be worth... Was it an outlap? Was it an outlap? I don't know. I don't know if we can show timings. No, there wasn't many laps in this session, was there? There was only 2. This first lap we fluffed. But what went right for me this time, lap 3 is the one. What went right for me this time was the exit from this chicane, the lap before. So I come down here, and I don't want to use the curbs on the left. I don't want to use those blue and yellow curbs. .126. No throttle lift, discerning lift. 3rd gear, we hit yeah, we duffed that, didn't we? Yes, spun it, saved it, put it back on the track, that's right. So let's have a look and understand where the pace was. 4th gear, that should be 5th through there. 2nd, 3rd gear, early acceleration. It's an off lap, so it doesn't really matter. It's this chicane where it changed, I think. It's this chicane where I came out of this corner and I didn't use the curb on the left. 3rd gear. Oh, I did use it. There's a little throttle lift there. Got that apex right, ish. Fifth gear. Yeah, half the car on there. 21.9, there we go. And at this point, I'd kind of, just coming through here, I sort of switched off on the lap. 3rd gear, didn't touch the curb so much, did I? There. Didn't unsettle the car. Coming down here, I wasn't even thinking about it. I didn't fully focus on the braking point down here. I was just thinking about it. Just really put the right tyres on that curb. Well, I did use it. Oh, I didn't think I'd used it that much. There we go. So gold it is. No, that was. Where would I pick up on that to go faster? I wonder. Where would I go? 1,778th. Well, there's more, I think. It's the change of car. Third gear I went into that corner that time, didn't I? To get that time. It's 2/10 down. And I don't know why that does that. Genuinely don't know why that does that at all. That's really weird. But Binder gave me a good understanding of what the tyre dynamics do and how it gets to where it is, which is stunning. I'm really happy with that. Really happy, really happy. Thank you everybody for all your support. Getting gold has taken the pressure off now, hopefully. We can now push on to see if we can find any more for any more. BB gave me the tip about... Oh, chihuahua. BB gave me the tip last night about wide into turn 1. But I think every time I come here, people tell me that. Go wide into turn 1 on the left. And if Capitano 69 was here for the gold, well, that's what happens when you log into a new Twitch server, a new Twitch viewer. You bring the luck that everyone needs, so the luck that I need. I think we could go and try the spoon wheels now. I think that would work. If ever we're in doubt, use the spoon wheels. Turn your brain off and just do a lap. That probably would work, you know. It probably would work. I flew that apex there. I really got a good turn in. It just lifted the car off and there was no turning. No turning. Not turn in. The turn-in didn't happen. It was as said to me last night, just try and free coast that top corner, and it wasn't working for me. I still haven't managed to get, I still have to come round it on the brakes and then straight back on the gas. If I try and free roll it, it just doesn't want to turn. I don't know why. This has definitely turned into a third gear corner. Let's see if we can improve. $21.9. didn't get the acceleration out of there. It just spun up, didn't it? Brain off. I just think I held back on the throttle and the acceleration. I probably should have been on the acceleration a bit earlier. You can see the difference in the two Ghosts, look. They're huge, that gap difference. I was too slow into that corner then, turning in into turn 2. There was a massive difference in speed. That's the difference. 0.3 of a second. There was that spin up again. I've got to get the car as straight as I can out of that corner. And I did it that one lap. I did do it. Do it. There's a chance from there. We're gaining on that 101.184. We're not gaining by 0.4 though, but a shame. We blew it by hesitating going into the final chicane. I was looking for the gear indicator to see if I was down to third gear, and that's what blows me. I can't, my eyes aren't quick enough to look down to the gear indicator to confirm where I'm at. So sometimes I'm a little bit off because I have this gear change reaction thing. It's muscle memory with my fingers. If I'm in 7th gear, to get down to 4th, you only press down 3 times, don't you? 6th, 5th, 4th. But I want to go down to 3rd. So why doesn't my brain think just press it one more time? I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. $21.9. What? It's 11 p.m. 11 p.m. 11 p.m. I don't think I'm going to spend the next hour thrashing round trying to improve on that, folks. It's Wednesday night, isn't it? What happens on a Thursday morning? Does the weekly races disappear? Let's have a look where we are then. Let's have a summarise. I think they do, don't they, Thursday morning? Or is it the time trial that changes? I don't know. Let's go and double check. So we're up to 7th place, and I think that's where we're going to be leaving that one. I think that was our read. Not as quick as these boys. Half a second to go. 0.8 of a second to get to Sam. It's kind of okay. 1018. Is it a 1008? 1008 is gold. So Neil just misses out, doesn't he? So 10th place down gets it. 10th place up gets it. So that's where we are. 1783. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Let's just go and have a double check on the other time trials and see where we are. 2.87. I think I don't think it's going to move that much. Spa runs out in 8 hours, so it's that finishes tomorrow morning. How did we do? Where are we with that? I'm 32nd. Is that bad? I think that is bad. 220.023. Oh, we're half a second in. That's not bad. It's what's bad is that I'm in 30th place on my friends list, but what really is good is there's 30 on my friends list that are faster than me. That's tremendous. This one, where are we? We are over with 0.7 a second in. We're in the top 2%, well inside. 6th on the friends list, just behind Binder, which I don't think we'd like to argue with. And we're 800, so we're in the top 1,000 on that one. So yeah, I'm kind of happy. That's a good week's work. Good week's work. I think so. I definitely think so. We've got 2 races left. When do these change over? Friday morning? Or is it Saturday morning? I haven't done these 2 races, so we could get these done now that we're happy with those. Oh, yes. There'll be a good little race. A Porsche Cup. We have to change to a Porsche. 650 pp or less. 650 pp or less. Well, I think I found it. What tyres are we on? Sports hard. Oh, my lord. No, sir. No. I do need to. I do need to, because I did say once I've done Le Mans, we will be going to get the A. I did think we would be going to get the A. Have to get my head round that, don't I? Yeah. I don't think it will work very well doing 2 or 3 races a day. I think I've got to get my head round doing a good 4 or 5 hours at it. So potentially Saturdays and Sunday evening streams will be when we'll be doing sport mode. Yeah. I'm a B at the moment, and I'm very protective of that B because, well, I know I'm going to be a C when I attempt to go back online. I know I will. We will not suffer very well, I don't think. We will probably get our ass handed to us quite a few times. Settings, assists, we can turn those corner markers off now, can't we? Don't like those. Traction control 1, counter steer on strong, that'll do. Yeah, I very rarely do sport races because it's one of the reasons I don't genuinely race online is because, well, from GT Sport I found GT Sport was actually very good online once they got the penalty system sorted, but GT7 they've never had the penalty system right, and I suffer massively with anger management issues when it comes to online racing and being smashed off the corner by infidels. Oh, this one. Was it this one? It's that one. Doesn't want to turn with the DRS press, does it? Are you surprised, James? Yeah, I could use the DRS, yes, but it doesn't want to turn the corners. I will use the DRS on the straights. I don't have the grip of the tyres. Thank you, Mr. Course Driver. It likes a lift of the throttle to go around the corners, this car, doesn't it? Yes. It's only 5 laps around my favourite circuit, or one of my favourite circuits. Get this bad boy done. Eighth place. We only need to make 5 more places. Come on, turn in. Thank you, Olive. Appreciate it, mate. No, do go on. Do try, my friend. I know you're very passionate about it, and you will. But best of luck when you do get a go at it again, my friend. And it's all in that turn 1, turn 2, and then that chicane going onto the back straight. As Sam said, they're the key ones to get right. Once you get them right, you just got to hold on and get to the finish. But I think you know that. And you'll do it, my friend, I know you will. Good luck. I think I did tremendously well tonight. I think that was a good couple of hours of application, and then, as Mariana says, brain switched off and it worked. Been overthinking it. All it needed was just a moment of just chill and win it. Who was it that said, have a break, have a chill, take a minute, have a coffee? I think that was that Dorian when he came in? I think he was right, my brain did chill out and go for a coffee, didn't it? So, Mr. Karazar. Whatever his name is. Karazar. It was you, yes. So you were right. Get the brain to check out. That's the thing. There he is. Got 3 laps to get him. Tyre wear was on, these tyres would be shredded to shit. They really would. Take the 4-way flashes off. It's the counter steer that's making it slide, I think. They do quite a few of these Porsche events, don't they? We've been to Barcelona a couple of times in these weekly races with Porsches, and the Barcelona races have been incredibly challenging to get first. Incredibly challenging, especially with the 650 pp limit. It's been a real toughie. That Barcelona course is really sliding. It suffers from a lack of grip big time. What I don't suffer from is a massive desire to have to be at the top of the table. I suppose I should start to develop that and start to pursue trying to get to the #1 spot. But the relief of going across the line tonight was tremendous. I was just like, oh, thank God I've done that. I haven't even thought about it. Blew past it as well. It wasn't like we crawled over. Unfortunately, Neil is... thank you. And Neil's just appeared. Neil is just... Oh, you've done it. Well done. Great. Good job. I was just about to say Neil's like 0.20. I was just saying that as you typed. You were 0.20. I know the frustration's there. So, no, massive congrats to you, mate, for doing that as well. I know how close it is to be that frustrating as well. I know how frustrating it is to be that close. Yeah, 0.2 of a second. But it wasn't 0.2. It was 0.02, wasn't it? But yeah, well done, my friend. Well done. Good effort. So I didn't just limp through the line, I kind of blasted it at the end, got well through it, and it's you're only just in, but you think P1 will... Oh my God. Well, there is 10 more days, isn't there, at it? I must admit, was it 8 more days? You think it will get faster? Oh dear. I'm glad I've given it a bit of a gap then. I don't want to have to go back and do that one. Oh my Lord, no. 2 more golds next week. That'll be 4 million in the bank. Still nowhere near Big Papa's 100 million that he always seems to have. But that is the next challenge, really, to get up to the 100 million and then just buy whatever cars you like. I'm going to have to go through the cars and find out what I sold and buy them back. Then I'll probably shamelessly purchase all of one car that you can possibly buy. Don't know what that would be yet, but every one of those cars in every colour. Do you think it will move? Oh, but doubt P1 will improve. I thought that, I read that as, but think P1 will improve. Thank God for that. No, okay. I don't think it should move too far unless Sam gets an absolute perler. Mr. Carrazza hasn't backed off yet as I just leave the circuit, as he then impales me. Thought he was going to do it again then. He did. Mr. Carrazza, you know that I'm playing with you, don't you? There's a gravel trap near to the end of this circuit that you will be playing in very, very soon. This car handles horrifically when it's on these shoddy tyres. I don't enjoy driving this car when it's this sliding. Oh, unlucky, Neil. Mate, go get some sleep and hope you get better, mate. A couple of guys at my place of work have got it, and they've not just like got it, they've got like the effects of long COVID this week. Now they're back at work, they've still got sore arms and achy legs, and they're over the flu-y bit, but they're just recovering. So one of the guys struggling to get up and down stairs when he's out of breath. And it's like, you sure you're over the COVID? And he says, yeah, well, I've got no symptoms anymore apart from just being absolutely knackered. It's like, it just takes it out of you, I guess. There it is. Easy. Yeah, go and enjoy your bed, Neil. Enjoy. Good night. But, right, the one I was looking forward to is the St. Croix race, if that's how we say it. St. Croix. St. Croix. St. Croix. St. Croix. I don't know. Whatever. It'd be like Alsace. So which... Oh, it's not the right one. This one is tremendously difficult, this one. It is tremendously difficult. Does it have the... Yes, it does have the bridge, doesn't it? Yeah, this isn't the version of the course that I really like. Car, we're going... Oh, no, we're not using that. Car, we are going to use LM55. And we're going to attempt to run this on a nose stopper, one would suggest. If we can do the nose stopper, that would be good. 8 laps. Yeah, I don't know if we'll do nose stopper. Have to see where the fuel goes. Fuel's good already. No, I need to retry that. There's no stop. We've got to find out the braking points. First lap to... Oh, it's so... I still feel like I'm driving the Red Bull. I think I need to change to an LMP, don't I? Or I need to just play with the throttle control a little bit. Can't get it to go round corners, it won't steer. Let's go and pick a different car. That was horrible. Let's go and pick... Let's do the Porsche 9. We haven't driven the Porsche in a long time, have we? There it is. Tyres are we on? Racing softs? No. Mediums. Sorry. Medium? Come on. I don't know what PP this is set at, actually. 901. No, none on the back. Oh, it's my setup from Le Mans. Ooh. 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 Okay. Let's see. It's 950 PP and we are just inside the 950, aren't we? I think. How many laps are we going to get? There. Oh my lord. Corners came on so quickly. The speed of this thing is an absolute rocket. No. Settings, downforce, can't use these. Wow, settings. Car settings, mediums. We're allowed 950 PP, aren't we? Don't own the gearboxes, okay. Don't own the turbocharger, I know why. I know why. First cut. It should be flat. Yeah, I'm just skittish. I'm not. My eyes aren't in tune. Change cars because I've got 2 versions. Yeah, I've got 2 versions of this car. That one is the one we've just. Is that the one we've just attempted to use? 875. Category. GR1. There should be 2. 9. There it is. There it is. Yeah. We will get this. That's the right one. 895. We could go softs and run a pit stop, couldn't we? Possibly. Let's do that. Yeah. That would give us that bit of grip we need. I know Raz, as said, he was struggling with this race, not finding the car that he wanted to use. If we pit stop him, we'll not worry about fuel. My God, the steering wheel's heavy. Oh my Lord. Massive lag in the gear change, that is. No battery. Just building back up. Got the 7 laps of fuel left, so we're doing all right. Getting caught by the Bugatti. Oh Christ, the Mondo! That came on so much quicker than I thought it would. I need to be in second gear for that corner then. Breaking the 150. combination in line there, wasn't there? Wowzers. Probably their line was better than mine. I only wanted to do 2 apexes, they did like 4. But I'm always too early on the apex. I know I turn in way too early. Listen to that thing, it's beautiful. Hyundai's a real car, isn't it? Didn't it do Goodwood Hill Climb this year, I think? Oh, what did you brake there for? For the corner, I heard you say. There you go, have a nudge. Up to 11th place. 22 seconds behind the leader. Will 0.3 of a lap of fuel get me back? I don't know. I would like to think it will. Go coast all the way to the corner. Fair queue behind. Dodgy. Yeah, fuel's good. Beauvoir's gone in already. Tyres are going to be good to go all the way, I think. Softs will do it. Only have to come third. And then we've got the majestic thing of dumping about 20 tickets, I think I've got. Been allowed to give away memberships this month. We already gave away 5 the other night, so we'll save 5 more till later in the month. Don't forget, interaction pays if you're looking for a membership for free. Christ alive, why did it get... That's twice I've got that corner wrong. I lost 10 seconds to the leaders through that. Wowzers. Not concentrating, am I? Already talked about that way, how badly I am at following relevant corner lines. Probably also 1 gear too low going into corners, not following through and racing fast enough. There's that by Underhagen. Oh, look at those. See Hoshino. I'll try not to muller this guy like I did Sauber C9 last lap. Oh my lord. Just didn't want to stop. I guess I didn't press the brakes far enough. That's what it is. I'm not pressing the brake far enough. Mr. Wilt has gone to the pits. Why anybody would be going to the pits on lap 3? Oi! Mr. Wilt make it out? No, it's Sus Willow's in there. There's Mr. Wilt. 5.1 laps. No, that was Sus Willow. Wilt's been in and out, I'm guessing. They're only pitting the ones. Only lost 5 seconds to the leaders that lap. At the moment I'm behind Wilk and Sus Willow. They are both ahead because they've pitted and been out. I've got to overtake them on the track. It's a lovely looking car, that Audi. Don't do it. Again, I didn't press the brake enough on entry into the corner. I don't know why that is. I guess I'm just not smashing the brake. I'm just driving the car and just being casual, I think. Seconds, so not particularly good, Jimbo. Come on. Let's have this, Widow. Come on. Only got to overtake 8 more people in 4 laps. Brake on the 150 and brake hard. That's what I wasn't doing. Probably over-braked myself and probably braked too early that time. Mr. Wilk has the fastest lap. He's the one we're racing then. Brake on the apex, for God's sake, Mr. Hizal. It's a good job we don't get the marsh. He's on the go, isn't he? He's flying. Mr. Wilk must be in 4th, 5th or 6th place. Mr. Solis isn't braking on apexes, which is tremendous. He's running fast and allowing me to follow him, which is good for setting pace. 3.6 laps of fuel, we're good, aren't we? Tyres are looking kind of okay. I haven't done anything with brake balance. We're at 4 at the rear. Oh, that's okay. I wonder if we could just go to 2 at the front. Just help with the turning a little bit. Well, stopping rather than turning. That would also indicate why I was not getting the same sort of braking experience that I thought we would have. And it will also take a bit of pain off the back tyres. Oh, I can hear a 787B somewhere. 3.2 laps. I can't hear a 787B, I can hear an LM55 Mazda. All we've got to do is follow Mr. Cookabun to the finish. Still 28 seconds back. That's a tremendous amount to catch up. Kind of hoping these boys are going to pit. If not, I'm well off the pace and I really need to get Chivy on. This could be a bit of a disaster. I only need to take 2 more players, Miazano, Gallo, Wilk. Oh, I have to take Wilk as well, don't I? That's going to be a hard nut. That's going to be a proper hard nut to crack. My fastest lap is nowhere near fast enough to want to catch them boys, is it? Wong's gone to the pits, I don't know. Oh, Christ alive. That's probably the end. No. Probably is the end, to be honest. Wong's taking fuel. He only took 31%. Ah, and there's me looking up at the scoreboard and not focusing on where I'm going. Yeah, Wong's gone. Wilk's already pitted, hasn't he? Yeah, we don't stand a chance. Yeah. So give up. Sort of realised it was over. track well enough. Seconds back. I've not made any time up at all, have I, since stuffing it on that first lap? Expect to be catching Miazano, but you know, we can always still blow it in the final part of the lap, can't we? Rear tyres are starting to feel a little bit sick. Got a long way to catch both Miazano and Gallo. Wong. Which ones of these have got a pit? I know Will. I don't know. Let's concentrate on getting to the finish first before. Two of them have gone, and Will's gone in for another pit stop, but my thoughts is they're not going to need that much fuel, so they're going to be in and out again. Wong's going all the way. Oh, well, that's sort of, we've got 22 seconds to make up on Wilk then. Who's that? 6 seconds. But Wilk is like 5 seconds a lap quicker than us, so I don't see there's going to be much. The front end's locked up. I've not made the corner. That's brilliant. Well done. Now to kill it at the Death Widow. There's the gap. He's on fresh tyres. You're not. I just left it too late to break that corner, didn't I? I'll go well too deep. That left front tyre gave up. It overheated and slid. There he is, just turned into the corner. Seven seconds back. Nitrous or something to be able to get there. There's two together. We see Will make the pass, he has done, so it's Bishop we're racing. Oh, look at them, they're that far down. Have I got a chance in hell? No, doubt it. Come on. We're not going to get to Wong, he's 16 seconds ahead. We're going to be so close on fuel as well. Without the offs, we'd have been alright, wouldn't we? I think. catching at all, are we? Fuel's going to be the be all and doing all of this. They're going to pass over the finish line. Look, there they go. Blown in. So the no stop approach, 3.7 seconds we missed it by. Got 13 minutes before midnight. We can get it done. Because these run out. Do they run out tomorrow morning? They do, don't they? Is it Friday? One more time. We get it this time. Fuel map 2. We'll be on it. All 50. Solace, he's quick. He'll give you good rhythm because it doesn't break on the apex. Solace, come on. Steering wheel went like zero negative. It went like you had zero G-force or negative G-force. It felt like there was no force in the wheel at all. But it always feels like I go around that corner. Doing 14th place, that's not so bad. Let's have no accidents. The lead group is up there. If we do it right, we can just roll to the finish. 8 times 3. 24-minute race, is that right? That's what it's going to be, isn't it? I'll follow you, my friend. I was pushing you hard and took me to the limit too. Well, that's that front-wheel drive Nissan thing. Bumper door run. I don't think we can do anything else. Okay, back up a look. Just put my front bumper on his back bumper, why not? Still. 8th place if we hold off the 787. We're behind it, Bouvoir. Is that still that Nissan front wheel drive thing? Or is that the TSO20? I don't know. What is that car? Look at that 787 go. I think the brake balance is to the rear again, isn't it? I think it is. No, it's to the front on point 2. I'm happy with that. Oh, that's the Nissan front wheel drive. Yeah. It was going pit lane anyway. Right, now we're in the solo bit because we haven't got any draft or anybody to follow, so we've got to do this ourselves, which is going to be right. We're going to do this right. We're going to do it right, aren't we? Aggressive on the down change. We've got the fastest lap of the race. Not for long, Mr. Wilk will open up and take us out, I think. Obviously a relative of the Wilkie, we know. Got all the talent. Extremely quick. Views on the Twitch is alright. Welcome Twitch viewers. Approaching midnight. So we're 5 seconds behind Mr. Suswillow. 3 seconds up on this, so we could be a 3:03, which is still 2 seconds slower than a Wilk. But we will be good if we can nail this. We've been flowing these corners quite well, so and tyre wear is looking relatively decent, so shouldn't have any complaints compared to last race, to be honest. We're catching visibly. Dude in front. Oh, steering wheel's gone. Oh, you sod. Right, we lost 10 seconds. Oh, shish kebab. Why would you brake like that, Mr. Yamanaka? We lost 10 seconds. We lost 12 seconds now because of Mr. Yamanaka's little resentment to brake. We lost 12 seconds. Christ. I need to do that. I need to go to Fanatec Forum and check out, see if they've made any adjustments, because that was the sixth shutdown tonight. There have been longer pauses as well tonight. The disconnects that it suffers, like, they've been 4 or 5 seconds today rather than the 2 or 3 seconds they've been in the past. So I generally reckon they've updated something. Whether it's through a cold update in the game, or whether it's something they've done at the far end of Fanatec. I'm going to have to hook it up to the driver thing and see what we get. Fuel doesn't look too fantastic. 17 seconds back. We're going to have to push, aren't we? At least we've only had the one incident compared to like the 4 or 5 we had in the last race. We've still got a chance here. We were only off by 3 seconds last time, and we're losing. Oh, we gained a little bit there. As we go through this, more and more people will pit. The closer to the end of the race we get. Did anybody pit that time? No. 7.2 seconds Miyazzano. We would have been probably only 5 seconds off the leader at this point. I would have thumped. We do have the fastest lap, and it shows there we were 11 seconds we lost because of that incident. Yeah, it is. It takes you a couple to get into it, doesn't it? I think I've demonstrated that. The lines are really good once you find them. Because you can just turn in and it just flows, it follows the same sort of line. Most of them open up with the throttle. This is a closing one, but there's that there, so I don't know where Wilk is though. He's behind us and catching. Did we clock what car Wilk was in? Tom Holland. 3.3 laps of fuel. I might struggle for fuel, you know. I'll have to check at the start finish line. We might have to just back out a bit. I would suggest it is much harder in reverse, yes. I don't recall ever doing it in reverse. Go on, let me take your draft. Be short shift. .0 on the fuel. We're going to have to save a bit. 3 laps to go, 6, 7 and 8. I was hoping for a more glancing blow there that would allow us to catapult down the straight, but it didn't happen. Calculated, didn't work. Wilkes and Miyazano are with us, but Wilkes already got past Mio. I was hoping to catapult our way down there, but that didn't happen, did it? What's he in? Some Peugeot machine. "17 seconds off the lead, is that going to be enough?" "10 seconds behind Gallo. They've all got a pit. Feel better about fuel now. We're probably in a situation where we can probably turn the wick up on the gas a little bit. Wilkes going to pit again, I think. But he's only going to take 10%, I think. Can't leave this wheel. Can't drive no-handed. It will do the death wobble. Lucky Mr. Will. Somebody's gone to the pit. I can't look up and see who it is. Mr. Wong. Back to map 3, Mr. Wilkes gone to the pit. So all we have to do now is drive it to the end. 2 laps, 6 minutes. We've got good fuel. Over midnight. It's time for the Betty Pies. Well, just as we go through that, just a massive shout out to everybody and their support tonight. Thank you for coming and joining me. It was tremendous to be able to go and achieve what we wanted to. It was a bit painful though, wasn't it? It was a bit keep thrashing away, tried a few different things. It came eventually. Give it a bash, it will do what it needs to do. Turn 1 was critical, finding a way to no lift that, or if you're going to do anything, it's kind of just a feather of a lift. Turn 2, find that apex, find the way to get through there as quick. You think fuel mix? Oh yeah, we're saving loads of fuel, aren't we? 1.9 laps. I was just kind of running a coasting gear, just trying to pace the car. We've got plenty of fuel. Short shifting. Mr. Wong's coming back at us, but we can go back to pace, I think. Tyres are feeling a bit shonky, but I anticipate Gallo will pit this lap. Good call, Dorian. Mr. Bishop and Mr. Gallo pit this time round. We're golden. I don't know if they will. Mr. Gallo and I have had our battles in the past. There's Mr. Bishop gone in. Mr. Gallo's a beautiful car. .3 as we go across the start-finish line. Mr. Wong's following us 3 seconds back. Flying thing just bouncing off the screen in front of me, which is kind of frustrating. It's gone away. Slow there. So my wrists are sore after this tonight. Whoosh. Sam's steering setup is so heavy. But I get far more feedback of the road through the wheel settings he set up. Was also a thing that helped us to achieve what we did tonight. Very much more positive directional control from the settings that Sam uses. And Mariana gave us the tip of ASM. But we didn't use ASM to get the fastest time we got today. What ASM taught us was to control the back end of the car a bit. Even though it didn't really help us turning in, it did teach us that you have to make the damn thing turn in. Please excuse me, that drink I just had didn't go down very well. Rushing it, I think. Yeah, braking at 150. And as we finish this race, folks, we're going to call it a night. And we'll see you on Friday night for the next GR3 practice rounds. Just run through the circuits and the courses and just run some 10-lap races and get people familiar with their choice of cars. Thank you, Mr. Dorian. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thanks for coming along. And thank you everybody else. Wilkie for your support as always. Olive, Mariana, NW, Az, JB, everybody else that chipped in. There we go. And with that, we'll go and collect our prize. And that's the end of another cracking session. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. Is that 46 million? It is. Thank you, buddy. 3-star ticket and a 5-star ticket. Happy days. Everybody knows that's what you want. The 3-star ticket, just a rock and roll lifestyle of the 3-star ticket winner. There they are, all done. When does that end? 4th of the 7th. That's tomorrow night they end. Oh, okay. Change Friday morning. Oh, happy days. And then we'll go and look at the ticket pile. What have we got in the way of tickets? I think we've got a few. We haven't done this for a couple of 3 weeks. Oh, that's run out. There's oil need changing. Tickets, we've got 20 of them, look. Got 20 odd of them. I think they probably run from just before Le Mans they do. So, best part of 3 weeks worth there. So, regardless. Right, folks. Have a fantastic evening. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Good night. Ta-ra for now. Good night, everybody. And you Twitchers.